Alright, we are live again. Let's hope this connection holds. I have a feeling it won't, but we'll give it our best. Give me just a moment to get everything set up with the live stream. Alright, we are set and ready to go. So, since last time, I made sure I had all of the local data saved for the DLC packs I needed in order to run my Dragonity casual crappy dragon deck. So, I may start playing that this episode. We still have 2 more tiers to go in the GX era, which means 2 more videos for GX, unfortunately. I honestly just wish we could skip this whole one we're doing today and move on to the last one, because it's characters I don't particularly care about. But we'll go ahead and blast through them right now. So, we're starting out with Adrian Gecko, who... yeah, let's go with the Dragon's deck. Yeah, Adrian Gecko appeared in Season 4, and is not a character that I know really anything about. I didn't even know that he played Cloudians, which was an archetype that came out towards the end of the GX era that nobody really played in the TCG, but they had an interesting concept. So I don't think he's going to really do anything I'm worried about. I don't even remember some of the mechanics of the Cloudians. Oh, it's kind of a brick hand. So this deck is going to be a little bit less consistent than the previous one, but I like it because of the potential plays you can make, and I'll talk more about my history, I guess, with the Dragonity archetype when we get into the 5Ds era. He's attacking with that. Okay. Deals no damage. And then he's supposed to get, like, cloud counters or something. Okay. Let's try to attack it. Let me double check. Double bell damage. I doubt those fog counters really do a whole lot. Safe zone. That did nothing. I'm already kind of not happy with how this is going. He's playing Pod Duality, which was a very, very popular card in the 5Ds era. Even decks that were not optimal to be playing it still played it because of the consistency factor. The game has just become so fast in the current modern era that not a whole lot of people play Pot of Duality, only because of the fact that they still need their special summons so bad they can't just normal summon and pass and expect to get over the kinds of decks that their opponents are playing, so unfortunately it doesn't really work too much. Right, so that can't be destroyed. I might as well just blow up the field with Torrential as soon as I get. Great. Still not destroyed. So I have to get rid of that save zone card. It's like the opposite of Shadow Spell, where it keeps it alive rather than hindering it. I'm assuming those cloud counters are supposed to do something, but he has no cards to apply them to right now. Wow, this is terrible. We're not doing anything. I have a feeling I shouldn't have played this deck. Yeah, let's try this again. I'm not happy with this. So we are officially 3 days out from MomoCon now. So after I have 3 days of work, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I will. After I leave work on Wednesday, I'll be going straight down there for early badge pickup. I probably won't be playing any Yu-Gi-Oh! At the con. I may bring my cards. I would like to be able to play down there, but I don't think that I'll have the opportunity because I just think I'm going to be so busy. I'm going to try to get 3 autographs. I'm bringing my Fate Zero art book and my Bossra art book, and I'm going to have Kerry Walgren and Crispin Freeman sign the Fate Zero art book, and I'm going to have Troy Baker signed the Bossra art book for, what's his name? For Mitsunari. Alright, let's try this again. This time with a much more consistent deck. In the last week or so, I have been able to... let's see, what have I done in the last week? So the 2-year anniversary of Doom, the new Doom 2016 happened. So I was able to... I played that a little bit, and it still holds up to this day. It's probably... It's one of my absolute favorite Modern games. Oh, it's going to burn really hard. Have fun with that burn damage. Nice. Nice. That's what you get for attacking before you set. Okay, and if his back row ends up being that safe zone card, then Breaker can just destroy it. Great, okay. There we go. So I played a little bit of Doom, and then I picked up the... What is it called? My brain is having such a hard time today. I'm just really, really tired. Let's see, do I want to destroy that? No, I'm thinking okay. Was that worth it? I could probably kill him this turn. I don't think that was worth it for him. But I played Dishonored Death of the Outsider. I really wanted to. I just had this craving to play the Bethesda published FPS hybrid games. So Doom, Dishonored, Wolfenstein, all of those games, because Rage 2 got announced, and I was pretty excited about that because you guys know, if you guys know anything about me, you know that I loved the first Rage. A lot more than most people did, honestly. The game honestly didn't get... It got a good critic reception, but it didn't really sell very well or get a good reception by really anybody else. So the fact that they even announced a sequel, I was like, oh my god, I'm there. I'm so ready. And but what ended up happening was I played Doom, I picked up Dishonored, Death the Outsider, and finally finished it because I've had it since it came out in like November or whatever, and I still have not beaten it. So I beat it today. I feel pretty good about that, and it was definitely an interesting direction that the story took. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I was pretty surprised. Tried to start Wolfenstein New Colossus again on the next hardest difficulty because that game has 7 difficulty levels, and I only beat it on like the 4th one in my initial playthrough. So this time around, I was like, okay, I'm going to try to beat it on its hardest difficulty, not hardest difficulty, but the next one up from that, because if I destroy that. Nice, the Dark Monster hit the graveyard. That means I can bring out Chaos Sorcerer. And hit you for massive damage. Managed to get a stream of Berserk out, and a couple new Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos, and let's see, do I still have Blackluster Soldier in the deck? I guess I'm going to find out. No, I don't want to change that. Crap. Crap, looks like I gotta put him back in the deck. I hate that it doesn't save my settings like that. Whatever, let's get Beast King Barbaros, I don't care. Picked up a couple of games as well recently. I picked up a copy of... I actually got a second copy of Fire Emblem Echoes for my friend Cheyenne because she hasn't played it yet. So we'll see what she thinks of that. I also managed to get a copy of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse for the 3DS, which was interesting considering that I had just finished Half Genie Hero in December after getting that almost a full year ago, and then I picked up Pirate's Curse because I really do like the series. It's honestly a pretty solid series. And then I finally got my hands on a PS3 copy of Devil May Cry 4, and I know you're thinking, what? That came out like 10 years ago. Well, how come you don't have one yet? I finally got around to it. I have the HD collection, and I'm slowly getting through the first game, but I picked up the 4th one just to add to my collection, and me and Michelle played it last night because she's a huge fan of DMC4. And I quite enjoyed it. I think it's my 3 or 4. Oh my god, seriously? Wow, okay. Asshole. Hydrogeddon. Yeah, we're just going to activate that. We don't want him getting a second Hydrogeddon on the board. That would be bad. Nice. I picked up the 3DS remake of Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey, which was pretty cool. I haven't actually played that yet. I think I'll do that tonight before bed. It's Strange Journey Redux or something like that. So we're up against Tyranno Hasselberry here, who I think he was called something else in the Japanese version. Me and Michelle were actually just watching the Japanese version of GX last night before we were playing DMC4. And, yeah, we're going to get rid of that. So he has had a duel, not a very interesting duel, but he's had one nonetheless. Oh, wow, we just we just killed him with that. I thought we were going to attack him the next turn. So we got a unnecessary reboot to a franchise. We got a Destiny Hero Dogma, which I don't really care about. The Supremacy Sun, interesting. I don't know what any of that is. So Tyranno Hasselberry, Kenzan, that's it. Tyranno Kenzan, and he has some pretty as bad as of a pun as he is in the English version. He has some pretty hilarious dialogue in the Japanese version. I need to go back and edit my deck really quick because suddenly we are without a Blackluster Soldier, and I hate that. I hate the way that the Japanese version saves the deck recipes. It's really annoying. Maybe I have to do this. Yeah, what thesaurus is what he would say, and Michelle's in the chat right now. By the way, Michelle, so Chris came over earlier and was going to go get ramen. I think he wanted to go get ramen. I told him my stomach was not feeling good, which it wasn't. And he wanted my brother to go with him, so they actually ended up going to, whatever, I'll just search. The search function in this game is so fucking dumb. They ended up going to Sweet Hut. And I'm doing my makeup test for Momocon in the bathroom while he's doing that, and I open the door, and he's like, hey, we're going to Sweet Hut, do you want anything? Okay, bye, and then leaves, and doesn't actually offer me anything, and I'm like, okay, that was really rude. Like, I wouldn't actually do that to you. Like, it's funny to like do that as a joke and then come back and be like, okay, seriously, what do you want? But he just legitimately walked off and didn't care. So, let's do this. Let's go... Edit recipe. No. I don't know how else to save that as my recipe. Whatever, I guess I'm just gonna have to move Blackluster Soldier around every time now. Okay, so now this should be a more interesting duel. So we got rid of these two scrubs, and now we're going to be up against Atticus Rhodes, who is Alexis's brother, and is not just... Please fucking tell me that it's saved. So it's not just Alexis's brother, but it is also the like brain-controlled version of him in Season 1 that Jaden duels in the volcano. So he should have a Red Eyes variant, which is going to be really interesting considering this should be a more fleshed out version of what Joey had when we dueled against him in the original Duel Monsters arc. That being said, it is still highly inconsistent and suboptimal because he's mostly using like the SD1 cards, which are not terribly good. Do I want to use Morphing Jar now because I have kind of a good hand? I think I just want to set Book of Moon instead of actually discarding it for his effect, because what am I really going to get out of that when I can bait him out into a weaker monster? Like Spear Dragon! Spear Dragon has 0 defense. But it does piercing, so yeah, we'll Book of Moon that, sure. Hell, I can attack it with Summoner Monk and get over it. Yeah, I have fond memories of the SD1 deck, even though it was not terribly good or consistent. A lot of the very first structure decks were not. But it was one of the weird things about that. A lot of people don't seem to realize. I hear people, YouTubers like DZ, talk about structure decks. No, I don't want to activate his effect. I guess I do want to activate his effect. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, yeah, you hear people like DZ talk about the structure decks and bad structure decks and things like that, but what you don't hear them say is that the Japanese version had structure decks long before the English version did, and they were based around the characters, and they were a lot better than relatively speaking, they were a lot better than what we were getting, because they were more fleshed out with what the characters actually had, and they were not afraid to put like good cards in there that we would later not get. Like, for instance, they never would have put Jinzo in the Joey starter deck in English, but you better be damn sure there was a Jinzo in the Joey structure deck in the Japanese version. Yay, he milled his vanilla red eyes. Cool. And the Hunter Dragon. So we should be pretty good going forward. We have a 2500 Iron Chain Dragon on the board, which he can probably not get over. A Mirage Dragon, which actually has a pretty decent effect. You can't respond to its attacks with battle traps. Can we summon Chaos Sorcerer? We cannot. We milled Inferno Fire Blast and his Red-Eyes Darkest Dragon. I have very fond memories back in the day of going to my local card shop in like the very really early eras of the game, like 2003, and asking them if they had the Japanese structure decks because I was just so excited about them. And of course they didn't, but nobody did. Like, nobody would have them for retail unless you imported them, and that was pretty hard to do back in the day. Even the website that I originally found them on that led me to be introduced to their existence was sold out of them at the time. So, yeah, I was definitely not getting those structure decks. They had two different Yugi and Kaiba ones, a Joey one, and a Merrick one. And what's funny is, for years and years, it was like the end of the GX era or something like that, going into the 5Ds era, when we finally got the Merrick structure deck. And it wasn't a starter deck, it was a structure deck, but it was about Merrick, and we were like, this is really random, really late. But of course, me, from my perspective, I was like, I was trying to tell you guys there was a freaking Merrick structure deck, and you didn't believe me. But, let's do this. Let's bring back Plague Spreader and then tribute his ass. No, I don't want to chain that. But when that Merrick structure deck came out, it was actually like objectively the first good structure deck, because, well, I guess you could say the first good structure deck was the water one. The water one was honestly quite good. But this one was a little bit better. Gravekeepers actually saw competitive play for a change, even though they had been in the game for years and nobody bothered with them. People started bothering with them now. And there was also a lot of hype surrounding this deck because it was when we started getting good reprints in the TCG. We got a common reprint of Mirror Force in that structure deck, which was pretty huge at the time. Oh, great. How do we want to handle this? Do we want to suicide into Red Eyes? No, I don't think we do. Okay. Well, he managed to get his Red Eyes on the board, so congratulations. He's going to do random burn damage to me, which I don't care about. Oh, he's going to do even more burn damage to me. That doesn't technically count because... Yeah, whatever, I'll just take it. That hurts a little bit. Why did you put it in... Oh, I could still attack over with Thought Roller. Duh. Ha 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 ha. We just gained back the life points you inflicted to us with Inferno Fire Blast. Bye, Red Eyes Black Chick. Yeah, funny enough, I actually really love the duel between Atticus and Jaden. And actually in Season 4, there's like a weird moment where... And don't ask me how I know this, because Michelle's going to be like, you never watched Season 4, which is true. I haven't, but... there's a scene, and the only reason I found this is because I was looking up information on my favorite card, which is Meteor Black Dragon, and I realized that that card has technically one canon appearance, and that was in GX when Jaden has like one really random like nightmare or something like that. And it has to do with the volcano and with Meteor Black Dragon appearing there. So that's technically the only canon appearance of Meteor Black Dragon, although I felt like it would have made a lot more sense for Meteor Dragon to be a card that that Joey could get, and Summon Skull being a card that Yugi would have. But it's whatever. In the original series, and of course there's obviously the Season 0 movie, which features Meteor Black Dragon. Okay, now I have to duel Michelle's cat. And that is a inside joke that some of you will probably know about, hopefully, at this point. So, Michelle got a kitten recently that has gray fur, so she named it after Astro Phoenix, which he's referred to as Edo Phoenix in the Japanese version. And he first appears in Season 2 at the very beginning. Has a great introduction. I love that first episode where he shows up and immediately challenges Jaden to a duel where he just buys like a bunch of packs and just builds this... It's a bunch of Ancient Sanctuary packs, clearly. And he uses them to make a deck that is okay-ish. Like, it uses the... What is that engine? The Archlord Zerato and Sanctuary in the Sky is what it uses. And it's okay, but Jaden still beats him, and then he's like, okay, that was fun, I'm going to break out my real deck now. So, that was a pretty awesome introduction. But the next several episodes are just filler, and nothing else really happens until the duel that we just watched last night with Jaden and Aster, where Aster beats him using his own elemental heroes and these Destiny heroes that he's playing against us now. So he didn't attack for some reason, or he's still going, I think. No, he's not. He's not still going. It's our turn. But he, for some reason, he did not attack us with... Curse is asking in the Eco chat if he can come say hi. Yes, you can! I don't know if you heard me. So for some reason, he did not attack with Fearmonger. Let me just reply to him really quick. So there's if you guys watch, I think it's Farfa on YouTube, he has the channel where he does a series called Table 500, where he essentially looks at terrible decks and people's terrible deck ideas. And there was one that I thought was really funny that was like a Clock Tower Prison stun, where you basically wait until it has all four. Chris is here now, by the way.
That card's broken. That card works. That card's in my Gusto deck. That's a bird.
Yeah, that's a bird. He was referring to Scapegoat as the bird card, which is true. But yeah, Clock Tower Prison stun, where your opponent can't attack because... Or they can't do any battle damage because Clock Tower Prison has the 4 counters on it. But that's like the slowest, most awful combo ever, and there's nothing stopping Clock Tower Prison from being destroyed. Like with my Raikou that I'm about to use. But first of all, let's get rid of this Fearmonger. Get rid of that. Yeah, none of the Destiny heroes are all that good. A few of them were pretty good, and they had some synergy with elemental heroes because there were cards that just worked generically with heroes, and it didn't matter what type of hero they were. So Doomlord is kind of okay. I just kind of like his name. I think it's cool because he can stun one of your opponent's monsters. Diamond Dude was pretty good because there was a deck called Diamond Dude Turbo back in the day, and Diamond Dude and Malicious had a lot of synergy with the Dark Arm Dragon deck that saw so much play towards the end of the GX era and the beginning of the 5Ds era. So yeah, Malicious and Diamond Dude were a force to be reckoned with. Obviously, let's not forget... Oh, come on! You really think you're going to survive that many turns to get those counters on that thing? Yeah, obviously... Disc Commander was a force to be reckoned with as well because you could discard him and you would draw 2 cards. So if you just discarded him with Destiny Draw, you would draw 4 cards. Oh wow, he's putting 2 counters on Clock Tower Prison. Whatever will we do? So it has 3 counters. Can we blow it up with something? Let's see, that would be a level 4 Synchro. Is that a tuner? It is. Let's see what we can make. Balmung. Okay. Yeah, hell with it. Let's make him. Let's make him and then make a level 6 Synchro. We would deal more damage than we would just by attacking with those monsters anyway because they're hella weak. Talk about a card that is just so cool, but is just kind of useless. Oh, he's bottomlessing it. Lovely. Scapegoat time? This thing has 1800 defense. I think we'll be okay. Go ahead, my dude. I never really understood the Destiny Heroes as a concept because it was kind of just like, oh, your fate has been decided, criminal scum, and oh, they're kind of like the dark vigilantes, like a Batman type character, but we then have like evil heroes later on, which is kind of redundant. Like, how can you be an evil hero? It doesn't make any sense. Is he going to summon Dreadmaster? I think we have to destroy this in order for him to summon Dreadmaster, so... Dreadmaster can be pretty difficult to get rid of, but I still think we're going to just end up making a joke of this thing. Captain Tenacious. Tenacious D hero. You can't kill the metal. The metal will live on. Great, he would have taken 1,000 damage there, but because of Clock Tower Prison, he didn't! So we have to get it off the board, but unfortunately... Pretty sure he has no out to me at all. Let's set that in case we... we can just get Morphing Jar's effect off and just thin out our deck a little bit. I wonder where Dreadmaster could be summoned from. Hand or deck. So if he hard draws it, he can still technically get it out. At least that's good. Oh, apparently Michelle is saying Astro Phoenix has no parents. They are of the dead. So that would mean that he is Batman. That's probably the joke. Although I don't seem to think that's very funny because I think Batman is highly overrated and they keep making a bunch of shit for him and they need to stop doing that. Hey look, I drew Dust Tornado. Get another clock tower prison. Oh my fucking god. Stop this madman. What? No. Oh my god, he didn't. Yep, there it is. There's Dread Dude with a whopping 1400 attack. It's quite a board you got there. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. Final countdown. Final countdown. Why? You just paid 2,000 life points for nothing. This is not going to last 20 more turns. Okay. Let's read over Dreadmaster. Okay. So... When you turn this card, special summon Destiny or monsters cannot be destroyed. Bye. Nice knowing you, dude. All of them have, like, super weak stats, too. D-counter. That's annoying. Crap. Let's go ahead and get rid of his final clock tower prison. I won't lie, he's actually kind of putting up a fight. Kind of. Just go ahead and preserve our life points really quick. Yep, put them all in defense mode. You bitch. I'm definitely ahead of him in terms of hand advantage, a little bit at least, so we'll eventually dwindle down his monsters. Great. Interesting. Does this do anything for you? Apparently not. I think we're going to kill him before our final countdown reaches 20. Now, if he had somehow gotten it on turn 1, maybe we would be in trouble, because we'd be at turn 16 at this point. Cool, we get our thing back. We can potentially make something with that, I think. Both tuners. Let's get this out first. Wow, I still can't freaking make anything. Oh well, we have battle traps. We'll be okay. I was worried it was going to be like Destiny Hero Defender or whatever that has 2700 defense. Hit me with your best shot, dude. Oh, you're fucked. You are so fucked now. Literally anything. Compulse. I'm okay with that. You're 900. I'm still a full life. Of course, you're planning to kill me through an alternate win condition, so who cares? But yeah, watching those first couple episodes of GX Season 2 was... There's a lot of filler until you get to that fight where the plot actually starts happening. And I like Season 2 of GX, okay. But, like, this is what happens. So, like, clearly the actual plot... Well, the actual duels in the original show and in GX are really bullshit because... the consistency that Jaden would have to draw polymerization and his correct fusion materials. Ooh, we got another white night dragon. That's nice. I don't think we'll use it. A shiny black sea, which is definitely not the same thing as Max C, but okay, it's trying. Yeah, so like the amount of like bullshit luck hacks are really starting to shine through in these episodes because like Jaden draws Avian Burst Tricks and Polymerization, and then draws another Polymerization and Sparkman to make Shining Flare Wingman. Like, the next turn, I'm like, as someone that casually tried to play, like, a screen-accurate hero deck back in 2005, 6, whatever, when GX was first coming out, this does not happen. It does not happen. Like, and it's so hard to make a deck that focuses around fusions that are... let's see, is that the one that sort of someone's in the graveyard? No, that was Blizzard. And it's so inconsistent, and it really goes to show you that, like, 5Ds by comparison, I think 5Ds went back to making up a lot of cards, which is unfortunate because of trying to maintain the exciting action of the duels. But I just think the duels were overall a lot better. What can we send in the graveyard? I don't care about. Maybe just a random dark monster or something. Aside from Yusei opening with Speed the Warrior every single duel, his first move guaranteed will be Speed the Warrior every single time. What are you doing? You're giving me a giant germ. And you're popping my back row. And you're gonna swing into your own giant germ and deal damage to me and summon another giant fucking germ? That was actually a pretty good move. Wow. I am shook. That was pretty impressive. Good job, idiot. How much defense does not assailant have? Not enough. I may just have to blow up my own Barbaros with it. This is not good. So we're up against Night Shroud here, which is like the villain of Season 4, the ultimate villain or whatever. What are you doing? I might get wrecked here. Wow. This is unbelievable. I got like thoroughly wrecked there, and I don't think I have any lights in my graveyard to bring up BLS. Let's go Allure. Okay, we could potentially turn this around with 600 life points. Or fucking not. Ha! Actually got to use DD Survivor's effect. God. Just destroying that last giant germ is going to do 500 damage to us, which is going to put me at 100 fucking life points. Flipping up Night Assailant will destroy my monster. Wow. Yeah, you got me. You got me, dude. What the fuck was that? That was the most ridiculous... Like, again, with the... Like, we were just talking about awful luck and unrealistic scenarios. He opened with Giant Germ and 2 creature swaps. And this game is fairly random, unlike some of the other Yu-Gi-Oh games, because some of the other Yu-Gi-Oh games, like Forbidden Memories and Duels of the Roses, there's certain algorithms that they have where your opponent will automatically get a certain card under a certain RNG number. Oh, that's a pretty good opening hand. Oh yeah, he's totally fucked. Because if he creature swaps me and attacks me directly, I'll just drop Gores on him. You may go, my dude. That was it? Okay. It's probably another giant fucking germ, but okay. Yep. Take 1600 damage. Tragodia? I was not expecting that. Alright, is it worth killing another giant germ to do another 200 damage to him? So Tragodia is a hand trap very similar to Gore's that, man, okay. So I guess I may just have to bait him out with Torrential. He's attacking Bora, so I can shrink him, and he will die. Or not. What the fuck was that? Okay, he's tributing the giant germs, which is good, because I can now torrential. Summon Red Eyes. God, what deck are you playing, dude? I guess he's playing like a better version of what is this deck? Dark Necro. Oh my god, I haven't seen this card in a long time. Whew, we best banish it with BLS. I'm gonna get that just in case I need it. I'm a little Concernicus here. Okay, well I'm gonna get a 2400 token, looks like, from Doors. Ooh! Oh, what? Gap the Divine Soldier. Did he just set Gores in his back row? What is going on with this deck? Okay. I want to change to attack position. Flip effects when activated. Once per turn, you can reveal any number of fiend-type monsters in your hand. This card gains 2 attack for each until the end phase. So he... Oh, that was pointless. Okay. So I have to get over Dark Necrofear, which is going to be frustrating considering he can take control of one of my monsters. So I should get Smashing Ground before I do that. Yeah, nothing wrong with getting rid of this thing. Unless he activates Kunai with Chain! Okay, so if he had just given that thing 500 more attack, it would have been a crash. But because he changed it to defense mode, its effect activated and changed it back to attack mode, nothing happened. I'm kind of an idiot. Cores. He's putting it at 3,000. I'm going to have to be careful because he's going to have his own Gores he's going to drop on me. Although maybe we'll have a way out. Cool, we can Smashing Ground now. Okay, so we avoided Dark Necrofear's effect. Fiendish Chain? What else does he have? Unbelievable. Well, if we survive, we'll be able to make BLS. Congratulations. Which I think we will survive. No, we won't, actually. Oh, we will. The Gores didn't attack for some reason. Oh, crap! Crap, that was a huge misplay. Oh my god. Okay, let's attempt to use his battle effect. Another kunai with chain? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! I don't remember it being this difficult. Every card he's played has been something viable. And that makes no sense, considering this deck is honestly terrible. I'm going way over time on this stupid stream, too. He's gold sarking for bottomless, which makes absolutely no sense. Phantom Sky Blaster. That card might be okay for Link summoning. We both have the exact same card economy. Interesting. Great. Adding bottomless to hand. I wish I had Heavy Storm in this format. I know he has bottomless set, which is aggravating. So no matter what we play, he's going to be able to get through it. Okay, that might help us out quite a bit. So I can make Chaos Roaster or BLS, but I should wait because I need to bay out bottomless. He still has a pretty decent amount of cards in his hand for Duskwall's effect. Nice. Let's bait out bottomless. Darkness Neosphere. Interesting. Let's just banish it. So he won't be able to activate Gores now because Kalahana is floating, which is pretty convenient. Another Call the Haunted. Guess that was a good hit. Cool, more fodder on the field for me to destroy. I don't care that I'm taking 500 damage. You're taking 2,000. Could make Black Rose and nuke the field, but that wouldn't do me a whole lot of good. He set Giant Orc. Interesting. And he set Tour Guide? God, what is this deck is actually like pretty fleshed out, honestly. Playing a card from the Zexal era like that. Okay, so we beat him once, we just have to beat him one more time, and then we'll be done with this crap. So he's opening with Tour Guide this time, which is a much, much better play. Getting another Tour Guide, and he has no extra deck. What was the point of that? He's setting too much back row to make the effective, what's it called, worth it. I'm gonna save that just in case he gets something really awful out. Try to bait out his back row here. Mirror Force. Yeah, let's save that. So he still has 2 in his back row, and he's top decking at this point, which is good. Does it have 3,000 now? Oh my god. I guess because it was flip face down and flip face up? Oh my god, that's so awesome now. Giant Germ. Again, you have no extra deck. Like, this deck would be so broken if he played, like, a, well, it wouldn't be broken, it'd still be pretty inconsistent, but if he had some rank 3s he could make or something with Tour Guide. Nice. That was awesome we managed to get Beast King Barbaros up to 3,000 again like that. Still has 1,200 defense. Alright, what kind of awful back row might he have set? Good hour chain. I don't want to synchro yet, I want to try to bait out his back row again. Another kunai with chain. Wonderful. Doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of good there for you. If he tops deck scores, he can't play it. If he's got 2 dead back row cards, who knows what they are. Maybe it's bottomless or something. It's Call Haunted, which could be bad. Except the only target he has is a Tour Guide. Well, I actually could have gamed him without Beast King Barbaros, or just the other 2 monsters if I had changed Magna Drago to attack mode. Oh, that was pretty intense. I won't lie. Ooh, we got a Felgrand, and I got an achievement. I think I've done over 1 million damage now. Nice. So we got a rank 8 exceed Felgrand. I'm really happy about that. We got an upstart, which is good. Cool. So that was a pain in the ass. He put up a good fight, and I'm actually pretty happy about that. So that is it for the 3rd tier of the GX Saga. So we're moving on to the last tier, which is where we're going to be going up against this character that shouldn't exist. This character is actually pretty awesome and uses volcanics, who I happen to like quite a bit. This small bean that has done nothing wrong and actually goes through a pretty great arc in GX. And then the only female character that matters in GX. And then Protag, who did everything wrong. So, best character, by the way. Okay, so I will see you guys next time.